Hi everyone, this is Inspirebeautiful. Love does not fail because people stop caring. It fails because they stop understanding. And understanding is not automatic. It is built. Empathy is not just a personality trait. It is a capacity. And without it, love becomes fragile. Last time we talked about emotional safety, how love cannot deepen where the nervous system feels threatened. But once safety exists, something else must develop. Because safety alone does not create intimacy. Empathy does. And empathy is more than feeling what someone else feels. It is the disciplined choice to consider another person's inner world, even when it differs from your own. Empathy is not agreement. It is not fixing. It is not absorbing someone else's emotions. Empathy is the willingness to pause your own perspective long enough to understand another's. It sounds like, I may not see it the way you do, but I want to understand. And it looks like listening without interrupting and asking instead of assuming, instead of defending. Empathy requires regulation. Because if you are overwhelmed by your own emotions, you cannot hold space for someone else's. This is why empathy is a skill, not just a sentiment. Have you ever been in a relationship where someone said, "I love you," but you still felt unseen? That's the absence of empathy. Without empathy, conversations become debates, conflicts become competitions, vulnerability feels risky, and connection feels shallow. You can have chemistry without empathy. You can have attraction without empathy. You can even have commitment without empathy. But you cannot have deep intimacy without it. Because intimacy is not proximity. It is being known. Here is the part we don't often talk about. Empathy requires restraint. It requires you to resist correcting, minimizing, making it about you, and retreating when it gets uncomfortable. It asks you to tolerate the discomfort of someone else's emotional reality, even when it challenges yours. This is where maturity enters love. Because empathy says, my feelings matter, but yours do too. And holding both at once is not passive, it is strong. The difference between sympathy and empathy. Sympathy feels for someone. Empathy feels with someone. Sympathy says, that's hard. Empathy says, help me understand what that feels like for you. Sympathy can be distant. Empathy is relational. It closes space. And when empathy is present consistently, trust grows. Because people feel safe, not only emotionally, but relationally. Empathy stretches your internal space. It enlarges your ability to tolerate differences, navigate conflict, and stay connected through discomfort. And without that expansion, love remains shallow, reactive, conditional. Empathy transforms love from what do I get to how do we understand each other. That shift is foundational. If you find yourself feeling disconnected in love, ask, do I feel understood? Do I offer understanding? And when conflict arises, do I seek clarity or control? Empathy does not mean self-abandonment. It means shared awareness. And shared awareness builds resilience. If emotional safety is the soil, empathy is the root system. It anchors love beneath the surface. It strengthens it against conflict. It deepens it beyond attraction. And without empathy, love becomes performance. With empathy, love becomes partnership. And partnership requires capacity. Inspire beautiful. Take care, everyone. Thanks for listening.